here in New Delhi. This is the second Congress being held in India after the fifth Congress in Hyderabad in 1996. Endocrine surgery has come a long way since then. However, like the poet Robert Frost had said, and we have miles to go before I sleep. Building endocrine surgery of tomorrow is the suitable theme for this Congress, and I hope all of you will find this Congress meeting your expectations. Without any further ado, we shall proceed with the opening ceremony. Now I'd like to call upon the dais, the dignitaries for this morning. I welcome on stage Professor Anjali Mishra, Secretary General of Asian Association of Endocrine Surgery 2018. Now I'd like to call upon stage Professor Anil Sarda, Chairman of the Local Organizing Committee. I call upon stage Professor Saroj Mishra, the President of the Congress. Now I call upon stage Professor Arindam Nair, Chairman of the Scientific Committee. Now I'd like to call upon stage Professor Akira Miyauchi, Chairman of Asian Association of Endocrine Surgery. Now I'd like to call Professor Rohazaik Mohammed, the Secretary Treasurer of Asian Association of Endocrine Surgery. I request the welcoming committee to present all our dignitaries with a bouquet. Let's start the session with the Saraswati Vandana. Now I request the dignitaries on the dais to come and light the lamp. Lighting the lamp signifies a new beginning, a new journey, welcoming of knowledge. May this be a symbol of dispelling of ignorance that is darkness. I now request the chairman of the local organizing committee, Dr. Anil Sarda, to give the welcome speech.
Thank you. I have great pleasure in welcoming to the ACS 2008, the Congress of the Asian Association of Endocrine Surgeons, the President, Dr. Kya Miyuchi, who has come all the way, taken time off his busy schedule to be with us, and he has been instrumental in our formulating the scientific program and awarding us the opportunity of welcoming all the other delegates from national and international levels. We have with us also the Secretary of the Association, and I wish to welcome Dr. Zack to India. I'm sure he has visited earlier, and it's again a pleasure to have him with us. And we have dignitaries from the world. We have got Professor Prince sitting in front. We have got Dr. Inaug. We have got many other people who have come from various parts of the world. And I welcome all of you and hope you are able to enjoy the hospitality. You are able to gain from the academic activities of the conference and take away memories not only of having had a good stay, but of having profited from the academic discussions that are going to take place during the forthcoming 3 days. I welcome the Indian delegates who have come in large numbers, seniors, contemporaries and juniors, and on behalf of the association, I hope, of the organization, I hope that you all have a good stay and partake in the academic feast that is going to be offered during this period. Welcome all of you.
Thank you, sir. Now I'd like to call upon Professor S.K. Mishra to tell us about the conference.
Good morning and welcome you all to the Asian Congress of Endocrine Surgeons 18th16th edition. It gives me great pleasure to see this conference happening in India, for which we have been trying for the last couple of years. It holds sort of relevance because the last conference was held in India 20 years ago. 2 decades means a lot. In the 2 decades, endocrine surgery in India has progressed quite fast. You'll be seeing many of our colleagues. They have all come out of general surgery to endocrine surgery and developing the specialty in our country in last 10 years, after 15 years. So that's the reason why I wanted and I urged with the council members of our association to give us opportunity to bring this Asian association here, to encourage this young generation of endocrine surgeons who I actually hold with great pride that they are our future. So that's the reason I want to share the joy with you all. Asian Association of Endocrine Surgeons has formed with the intention of education training. This is one of the main pillars of this association. In particular, if you see all the bigger Asian Association of Endocrine Surgeons, we do not really get people from very, very low resource countries. So our focus in this meeting in India, being a low resource country or developing country, to bring in people from developing countries. South Asia amounts to a huge population of poor people and low resources in terms of advanced surgical care. Second, that we envisage in this Congress to bring in a lot of these scholars, give them scholarship and fellowship to bring them here. They don't get opportunity to attend, even the Asian Congress is held in Japan and other countries where even the travel is so expensive. So these two things that you have taken into account for this Congress, besides of course you will find a little bit change in the academic program that has been done in previous meetings. We have a lot many educational track in this, and we also conducted 2 days of pre-Congress workshop here in one of the hospital or Institute of Medical Sciences for 2 days, bringing new technologies, so that is minimal access and robotic surgery, so that our surgeons from different low resource countries can get exposure to these newer technologies. So there's a couple of these new features that you find in ASES 2018 compared to the previous ones. I'm sure in the future ASES there are more features, but only I request that in all ASES, I request the council and the chairman as well as the secretary to leave some budget to give scholarships. That's very, very important, because that's what our Asian Association has been aiming at, to develop this specialty, and human resources is one of the important element. And if you find in the program, we have a theme session focused on this thing, how to build endocrine surgery of tomorrow. Our generation, we are going. I'm sure Professor Du, Professor Anders, and Professor Richard Prince, all of these people are here, they'll realize that how difficult it was to take the journey to develop the endocrine surgery. And what is the future? The future is create human resources so we can take it around. We don't have any problem with the technology. We don't have any problem to access to the diagnostics. What is the problem is how to develop skillful surgeons. I request all of you to think about it, and in the future also focus on this aspect of our specialty. So thank you very much for coming here. It's a far off place to come and travel, but definitely our country holds a great deal of promise to all of you to enjoy a different flavor. We are countries within countries actually. So there are so many countries within one country. You travel 100 kilometers away, you will find another language and another culture. So please enjoy that. And Delhi itself has a lot of things to have. We have the last day, half day we kept for sightseeing. So do enjoy that and interact, mingle people, network, whatever you want to do. We have a small cultural program tomorrow after gala dinner. So you will enjoy that. I'm keeping it a secret for you, because you will have a lifetime experience. You've never seen such kind of program anywhere in the lifetime, especially people coming from outside India. Thank you very much for coming again. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to call upon stage Professor Akira Miyauchi to kindly declare the Congress open.
As chairman of the Asian Association of Endocrine Surgeons, I welcome all of you to this 60th biennial Congress of the Asian Association of Endocrine Surgeons. I know that the Congress President, Dr. Mishra, and his colleague, organizing committee, made a tremendous effort in preparing for this Congress through so many email communications. So I'm quite sure this Congress will become a very successful one. And this Congress will provide a very good forum for the enrichment of our knowledge in the field of endocrine surgery, and expand our friendship among endocrine surgeons. And you will have a very good chance to create new friendship among endocrine surgeons. Now, I officially declare that this 16th Biennial Congress of the Asian Association of Endocrine Surgeons is officially open.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Now I invite upon stage Professor Anjali Mishra to give the vote of thanks.
A very good morning to all of you. As a secretary of this Congress, it's my pleasure and duty to propose a vote of thanks. At the outset, I would like to thank our Society President, Professor Akira Miyauchi, without whose guidance this event would not have been possible. And same is true for Professor Rojian Mohammed, and his word of wisdom has kept us on go. Though this the heart of soul of this Congress is Professor S.K. Mishra, but it is the tireless effort of our local organizing committee chairman, Professor Sarda, that this Congress we are seeing this day and this opening ceremony. I would also like to thank Professor Arvind Nair, our scientific Scientific Committee Chairman, who was ably assisted by Dr. Deepak Abraham and Dr. Venkatesh. And my heartfelt gratitude to our overseas visitors, especially coming from USA, Professor Prince, Professor Doom, Dr. Tracy Van, Dr. Harbachan, and from Sweden, Dr. Andrea Bachenfeld. I would be failing my duty if I don't thank enough our local workshop partner, Professor Inaug from the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, and which was ably supported by Dr. Gyanchand from our institute and Dr. Chitresh. And of all the things, of all the faculty and all the delegates, I am very much thankful to all you, because without you this event is not possible. And at the last, I would like to thank our logistic partners and JW Marriott for happening of this event, and I hope together we can make it a success. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.